everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's new makeup releases. We are going to chat about the new makeup that's been released, announced and sneak peeked, and I'm going to let you know whether or not I want to pick it up, and you let me know down in the comments whether or not you want to pick it up. And remember, it is okay to disagree. Friends do not always agree, but friends are always kind and respectful to each other. Although I have to say, this is in regard to makeup, not basic human rights. I hate that I have to say this, but apparently some of you are not getting that. Anyways, if you want to be subscribed, please do. My name is Angie. I upload at least 5 videos a week. Next week it's gonna be even more probably. And if you want to see some more makeup content on my timeline, do subscribe because yeah, there's a lot of things happening here. I did film this look. This is the member exclusive tutorial for July. It is gonna be usually I have my member exclusive tutorials live on the 1st. This month it's probably going to be live throughout the beginning of next week because I'm actually heading to LA today. I'm heading to LA today for a release event, which is super exciting. Who thought that I would be able to go to release parties? So I'm heading out today. I'm flying in this afternoon, so this video, I'm filming this in the morning. If something gets announced that I didn't talk about, it's because it was announced after I was filming this, so we'll just chat about it next week. But yeah, there's still a lot of really fun things to talk about and I'm super excited. But yeah, this is the member exclusive tutorial. It's gonna be live in the beginning of next week for members. If you're not a member of my channel and you want to be a member of my channel, there is a button next to the subscription button down below where you can check out what that is all about. Remember, that is absolutely optional. That's not something you need to do, but if you are a member or if you want to be a member, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Everything that I'm talking about in this video is gonna be in the description box. Last week I was a little stressed, stuff was happening, but it's gonna be in the description box where you can find links and stuff and codes if there's anything that you're interested in, so do please check that out. If you use my affiliate links or my affiliate codes, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really does help out. The things that I have on my face, I am really hoping, yeah, listen, I'm gonna make that happen. I'm gonna have that in the pinned comment again. A little bit stressed, but that's gonna be in the pinned comment. So yeah, do let me know what you think about this episode in the comments though, because I am gonna be reading your comments, but maybe I won't be as active answering back because of obvious things. Obviously, I'm gonna be vlogging my LA weekend and I'm gonna put that on my, let me scoochie, put that on my vlog channel. So if you're not following me on my vlog channel, this is also, this is your cue. Let's not show too much, shall we? I love this dress, but the straps are a little long. Or maybe it's me that's a little short. That could be it. I have a couple of really fun things to talk about that I am actually really excited about. Oh, I have one thing. Let's talk about that first. I have one thing. This is the new holographic collection by Beauty Bar. These are holographic duochromes and multichromes. These are liquid shadows and these are like chroma flakes. There is one that is like a pinky gold with holographic, and there is one that's like a blue purple with holographic. This is just very cool. Should I even do a little... Should I try this? Let's try this. These are available now. They did give me a code. My code is Angelica if you want to say 10% off anything at Beauty Bar. So yeah, let's try this one out. This one is in Cassie. You know what? Let's add a little detail because listen, I'm gonna be flying out today. I'm editing this video, I'm putting it up, and then I'm flying out, and I'm gonna be literally like a tropical bird with holographic. Should I do a line? Wait. Okay, I'm really up close and personal. This might be a little blown out, but hopefully we'll be fine. So this is Cassie. I can't believe that this is what this video has turned into. Welcome to the circus, guys. So I think I'm gonna do... I wish I knew what I was doing. That actually looks really cool, like in a specific light that really catches. That is exciting. I really like it. This was an experiment. Okay, back to regular programming. These are available anyways. I have tried them before, like I've swatched them and I know that they dry down. They dry down and they are very budge proof. Like if you touch them, nothing comes off, but they do rinse off pretty easily if you use like water and just a remover. So they're not like waterproof, but they just definitely do dry down. That's really fun. Let me know if you would like me to play more with those, but those are available. That's the thing I have that's here. The thing that let's talk about the Glamlight and Mikayla. This is part 2. Listen, I'm not even American. Don't get me started with accents. I barely know what I'm doing with this language to begin with. I'm not good at the accent. I'm not good at the accent. But now we know more about the release. I think it's releasing on like this weekend. Let me look at the release because I haven't even looked at the release. It's coming on the 2nd, which is on Saturday. And yes, this is the party that I'm going to. This is the release event I'm going to. Glamlight did invite me to the release party that they had with Hershey as well, Hershey Kisses, but I was in Cancun then with my friend Heather Austin, so I wasn't able to attend because I had my own release event to deal with. Just me and my friend were having a release party when we were in Cancun for the Hella palette I actually have here in front of me because this is what I'm wearing on my eyes, one of the palettes I'm wearing on my eyes. This collab has been announced and it's being released on Saturday. I do have an affiliate code with Glamlight. My code is Angelica, which it is on most places. Do check my description box for more info about my codes and you will get 15% off when you order from Glamlight. So if you wanted to pick something up from this collection, don't forget to use a code so that you can get a discount. This collection is big. You can buy the entire PR box, and usually with Glamlight they also give you an option to buy the PR box or just a bundle without the PR box. So like if you want the PR experience or if you just want to buy all the items, they usually have 2 different bundles, so do check for that on the site. And then they have the big palette, the small palette, there is 2 lip sets, there is a duochrome highlighter palette, a brush set, there are 2 different lashes, and yeah, then they have a full collection bundle for $149, and they also have a full collection with the limited edition PR box that also has the velvet makeup bag. Okay, so if you do buy the PR box, you also get the velvet makeup bag. If there's something you're interested in, and $175. Again, don't forget to use a code so that you can get a discount. Let's talk about these separate things a little bit. The highlighter palette is 3 different shades that are duochromes. They definitely seem baked because you can see that the powder is like have a little rise to it, like it's a little bigger. That usually means that it's baked because it's how they make it a little bit more, you know, stick together even though it's pointing upwards. I really like this effect. That looks super, super cool. I'm excited. Listen, I'm gonna be on the plane like this. People are gonna be like, so where are you going? What carnival circus are you going to? But it's okay, it's okay. I look cute. I look cute. This highlighter palette is probably not something that I would have bought had I not, like if I wasn't sent this in PR, because I'm fairly sure that I'm gonna be getting this when I'm going to the event. I would be surprised if that didn't happen, but I would probably not have bought the highlighter palette because duochrome highlighters like this, I have so many at this point that I don't know if I would have bought that. But the small eyeshadow palette, which is meant more as a travel eyeshadow palette, that is like a neutral and a green one, it also seems to have a duochrome like that, like, you know, the MAC blue brownish thing that seems to be the one in the corner. That looks really pretty. I'm super excited to be trying that out. And of course the big palette that is blue, purple, green, and just a bunch of different shimmers. I love the blue, purple, green color story. It's more true greens than her other palette and more greens to choose from. And then a row of purples. It's gonna be interesting to see because I have the other palette here. The first palette. I have actually used it now. I used it twice. This is the old palette, and I feel like it is and this is the problem when a palette becomes too big, that sometimes it's hard to do 2 big palettes like this and not have colors that are similar, because this is also a blue, green, purple palette, but this one also has 2 rows of neutrals, which the other palette does not. So she just flushed out the color story with more and then skipped these like more yellowy greens here. So I'm gonna be super interested to see how similar some shades are in this one to the old one. I can tell you right now that I think that these greens are probably leaning a little bit more on the teal cool tone side. There's of course a lot more blues in the new one. I'm super excited about the blues because those look incredible. And the purples, I don't know how different those are going to be. It's going to be super interesting to see because I think these are meant to be like new shades, right? I think so. So it's going to be super interesting to see. I think the color story is really beautiful. You know me, I prefer something that is slightly smaller. That's not what she said, but when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. So personally, there are probably some shades that could have been skipped, but also it's hard to say before you see it in front of you to see how similar they are. Love the tones of greens that she shows. Love the tones of blues that she shows. I'm super excited to be trying those out. They look absolutely stunning. So yeah, I'm very excited. There's also a really nice olivey green in there that seems very pretty, and there seems to be a matte black, which is something that I appreciate because I feel with this palette, it could have benefited from a matte black to deepen stuff up. So yeah, I'm excited to be trying this one out. I will of course give you my thoughts about this as soon as I'm able to try it out. I won't have a video up before the release because I don't have this collection, but I'll give you my thoughts on it as soon as I'm able to try it. I'm gonna have a video up next week, don't you worry about that. All the info is gonna be in the description box. Here's something that I'm very interested in, and this is, we talked about a sneak peek last week, but now we know. I'm fairly sure I said that this was, I thought that this was gonna be diner inspired. Did I say that? I feel like I said that. And it is for sure the Martine Cosmetics Diner collection, very much diner inspired. And I saw my friend Heather Austin, that I'm going to LA with, she got this collection sent in PR and it looks so pretty. I think I'm gonna buy this. I think I'm gonna buy this. Right? I mean, I won't be the first one to have a video on it, but this is something that I would like to own. I think it looks pretty. It goes from light to dark, it has some colors and some complementary neutrals, the mints and the reds. Are you interested? I'm interested. I like it. I like it. I feel like it's sticking to the theme without being too obvious or too quirky. Like there's a hot sauce gloss and there's a secret sauce gloss, but it's only the packaging. On the inside it looks more like a normal gloss, so it's not too kooky. I kind of like it. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna purchase that one. How long have I been filming? Because I need to edit this as well. Pooh! This is something that I'm also interested in. You're gonna have to let me know what you think about this. I think this is me like supporting the cause. This is e.l.f. Cosmetics and they are releasing a Game Up collection. This is gaming inspired and is this weird? You're gonna have to let me know if you think that this is weird. I kind of want to support everything that's just gaming inspired in the hopes of them continuing to do gaming inspired stuff so that eventually they'll do something with World of Warcraft or League of Legends. Is this stupid? Don't tell me I'm stupid. I think it's cute though. I haven't tried a lot of e.l.f. and now that I am currently in the US, it is easier for me to get a hold of e.l.f. And also I will 1,000,000% try that yellow gloss. I want to see if that is a more affordable version of the one I tried from MAC to make a lipstick a little bit more warmer. There's also some, I think it's liquid liners, there's an eyeshadow palette, there are nail polishes, and then there are some things like skincare things, and I think there's a set with brushes, sponge, and some like face gems and stuff. So I think it is a cute collection. I honestly don't hate it at all. It is affordable, so I think that that is fun. I might try this. Are you interested? Please let me know your thoughts. It is supposedly coming on e.l.f. Cosmetics website for early access for members. It doesn't cost anything to be a member at the e.l.f. site. Basically just sign up for the newsletter, I think, or just their program. I don't know. Something that's not, it's not a hassle. I did it. It took me 30 seconds. I think some people have found it in stores though. So I'm excited. Do you think I should try that? I kind of want to support the cause, but like, let me know what you think. Speaking of gaming inspired stuff, we have been able to see the new palette from Lethal Cosmetics and it is called One Up, the One Up collection. This is being sent to me as PR. They did send me a tracking number. I'm fairly sure I'm going to be able to have a video up on this one next week as well. Again, it's gaming inspired and I'm super excited. So far, I feel like the brands are more into the like, you know, the retro with the pinballs and this one is like an arcade. I'm still here for it. I'm still here for it. I'm still excited. This is 6 lip glosses and then there is a palette. I'm gonna put the swatches up here so you can see the swatches of the palette. These swatches look insane and I'm hoping that this is, because that Night Flower palette was the best palette I've tried from Lethal Cosmetics so far and I'm hoping I'm gonna feel the same about this one. I love the inclusion of a neon and I love that the shimmers seem to be like duochrome multichromes. I like this color story. It is fun, it is bright, and it goes from light to dark, and I'm excited. I know some people are probably gonna say like, oh, this palette is weird shaped, and I agree. I don't 100% love when palettes are like shaped like the item that they're trying to be, but I also will say that this is still somewhat of a square, so it won't be too big or too bulky to store, and sometimes it's nice to have something that, you know, is about the theming and just fits with the theme. So I don't necessarily always hate it as long as it's not too bulky or too weird or too hard to store, because this is still somewhat of a rectangle, and as long as it's not shaped in a way where there are like long things sticking out. Like I've seen palettes that are like a triangle for a palette, and then there's just a stick for like a martini glass, and it's like, then it just becomes a little bothersome for me, my personal preference for how I feel. This one, if I could choose, it would be a rectangle, but at the same time I see where they're coming from, and it's going to be interesting to see how it looks. I still feel like this is in an area where I'm like, I'm gonna let this lie because I feel like it makes sense. The same as the Hershey Kisses palettes from Glamlight. Not ideal packaging, but it still made sense, and they're really not that cumbersome to store because they're still like small and cute. So yeah, the palette glows in the dark. Oh, and I think some of these shades are neon, so they actually are UV shades. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm gonna be trying this out. I am excited. There's also a collection. Listen, we're coming into the weekly Colourpop segment. I was gonna be like, there's a collection. There's always a collection from Colourpop. This one is releasing today. I'm filming this a bit early in the morning because, like I said, I'm flying out today. I need to finish packing. I need to edit this video. But this is the Shell Yeah collection. So right now this hasn't been released, but I kind of want to buy this because they are hinting to this being like their iridescent collection. And I kind of want to see what they're doing with that. There is 2 face palettes with Super Shock Cheeks. I kind of want to buy one of them. And there are 2 eyeshadow palettes. There are more like on that what they are calling iridescent theming. And then there are 3 glosses with iridescent sparkles. And then there is one of those Soul Body highlighters. I hate the packaging for the Soul Body highlighters, but I really like the formula. But I wish they would stop with that. I think I might pick some of this up just because I am interested to see what they did with a collection that they are saying is like shimmering or based on like the shell of a shell, like a shell of a shell. This is me struggling with English, and I'm like, is there supposed to be another word following that, or is that like it? Are we done with the description just saying shell, or do I need something more? I'm not 100% sure, okay? There are some new cheek palettes. Oh, I have those here somewhere. Oh, they're still downstairs. They're still downstairs, and I got them just after I filmed my monthly haul, so they're also not going to be in my monthly haul, but I'll include it in next month's haul, and I'll of course use them, and we can see what we think about it. But this is from Opv Beauty, and they are dropping the Glow Perfect face palettes on June 30th. When is that? Yesterday? Are they available? They might be available. Is it today when I'm filming this? I think they're available. I do have a code with Opv Beauty as well. My code is Angelica, and you can save some money off their order. Opv Beauty is a UK-based indie brand that is owned by a woman of color. I just want to give extra information because for a lot of people out there, this extra information is very helpful for them. And these are 5 different shades of face palettes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They sent me 3 of them, and I know they sent me, I think that they sent me 2, 3, and 2, 3, and 5, I think, if I'm not totally mistaken. Because 1 is for deep skin tones, 5 is for dark skin tones, and I don't have that either. But number 4 is fair medium, medium dark is 3, fair skin tones. I don't remember exactly, but they sent me 3 out of the 5, and I know that I at least got number 5 because that one has a bright pink blush that's actually more bright than you see in the picture here. So that was super, super cute. But yeah, these are available. I will link them down below. I think Opv Beauty is sold at either Cult Beauty or BEAUTYBAY. I'm not 100% sure. I will see if I can find out and put that down below as well. And the brand owned by Nikki Tutorials, which is Nimya, she has had like some more skin prep stuff before, but now she's releasing her first like makeup item, and she's releasing the Spill the Juice lip gloss. These are 15.99 euros each. And they are 5 different shades. I saw the video where she was announcing these. They look really pretty. That like, she says it's Pinky Promise Holy Grail Soft Jelly Pink. That one looked really cute. Not 100. I know that Nimya is sold not only at their website, but somewhere else instead. I'm gonna see if I can find that, because sometimes, especially because this is, of course, again, it's a European brand. It's owned by Nikki Tutorials. She's Dutch, but I'm thinking that there sometimes is easier if you're not in Europe to buy from sites that are like bigger. Sometimes, not always. I'm gonna see if I can find out where it was sold, because I know I saw somewhere where Nimya was sold. I will link that down below as well. Oh, I'm creating a lot of work for myself before getting on that plane. I'll do my best. I will do my absolute best to make this happen. MAC has released something that I'm like, I didn't even know they didn't have this. Did they not have a long-lasting setting spray? Because they do have the MAC Fix Plus, which is not a setting spray as much as it is a finishing spray. Like, it will make your powder set down. It will just make everything melt together so that you look like not just different layers of powder. It would just make everything go together. It's a really good spray for that. But now they have the MAC Fix Plus Stay Over Long-Lasting Setting Spray, and this is alcohol-free, formulated with a blend of antioxidants to protect against both environmental pollution and blue light damage. We are team science on this channel. This like blue light damage thing that's been going on this year. Can everyone just stop? Can everyone just stop? Stop it. Stop it right now. But this is coming soon, and if it is a long-lasting setting spray that looks and feels like Fix Plus, I could actually be interested in this. It is coming in July. Fairly intrigued by this. Oh, I forgot to talk about another thing from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is available at Ulta. I did see this at Ulta, and they are releasing some No Budge cream shadows and new shadow stick shades. These look really pretty. There is one that's called Sahara in the pot, and that looks like a yellowy burnt like mustard shade. It looks really pretty. These look really nice. I haven't tried this formula from e.l.f. You're gonna have to let me know if you think this is something I should be trying out. But I thought the shades looked like both fun and wearable, which is not always a combination that brands are able to do. These are $5 each, and yeah, I don't hate it. I will link it down below. These are available now. These might be really nice as like eyeshadow bases if you're doing like colorful looks. This is something that I 1,000,000% will be getting. This is from Huda Beauty, and this is the Silk Balm Lip Plumper. She have had this Silk Balms from before. I own it in the honey one. It is a really nice, hydrating, wonderful silky formula on the lips. It feels beautiful, and now she's releasing it in Warning Ice Baby and Warning Flaming Baby. Both of these are plumping, but one of them is the cooling plumping and one of them is the more spicy, hot plumping. The spicy one is infused with real Szechuan pepper, gives a hot plumping sensation, has a sweet chili flavor. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But the Silk Balm Icy is infused with fenugreek extract, gives a cool plumping sensation, has a blue raspberry flavor. Yes. Yes. 1,000,000% yes. I'm definitely getting that one. I really like the formula, I really like the packaging, and a cooling sensation is something that I love on the lips. 1,000,000% getting that one. Oh, and it's coming July 11th. It's gonna be $25 each. I will link where you'll be able to find it down below. A couple of you were tagging me in these new products that are coming from DJs Boutique, DJs Unique Boutique. And she's coming out with some orange makeup. And this is the tinted lip balm, the nail polish, the blush, and the lip creme. So these are 4 different orange things. You know, I love orange makeup, and this looks really pretty, but this looks to be a little bit more on the cooler orange side. I might be wrong. Maybe the blush is more. I can't really tell by these pictures, because when I see that lip gloss swatch and I see that nail polish, it doesn't seem exactly like the kind of orange that I love, but I could be mistaken. I could be mistaken, especially that lipstick could be. I'm not 100% sure. Who's getting PR from DJ's Unique Boutique? Who's gonna get this in PR so I can see them use them? Because I feel like that's what I need to see them use to see exactly what kind of undertone these have. So let me know if you know anyone that is getting these in PR so that I can have a sneakity peekity at how they look. But yeah, I will link where you'll be able to find them down below in case you're interested. I am keeping an eye on these. This is something that I saw and I read the description. This is at Trend Mood, and this is the Polypeptide 1-to-1 Future Cream with peptides and ceramides from You to the People. And this is a healthy, rejuvenated, dewy skin, lightweight moisturizer with peptides and ceramides, replenishes, seals in moisture, increases skin elasticity, helps visibly firm, reduce the look of fine lines and wrinkles, and strengthen the skin's moisture barriers for all skin types. This sounds like something that I would love. I'm not in the need of a new moisturizer in any way, shape, or form, but I will say this really sounds like something I would love. So I'm like, I kind of want to try this, but I really don't need a new moisturizer. But yeah, I was intrigued enough to save it so that we can talk about it, Do you have a, like, what is your favorite product from Beauty to People? Like, is it a good brand? Is it a brand I should look into? Do we like it? Please let me know, because looking at that one, I was like, that seems like a winner. There's a new collection from Colored Rain, and this is the Queen Bee collection. I actually sent this collection to my friend Nikki Raven. I talked about her in, what was that, Wednesday's video. She loves bees so much, and this is a bee inspired collection, and this is a, let me see, this is a palette, a liquid lipsticks, a satin lipstick duo. Oh, so there are 2 satin lipsticks. Oh, wait. 2 liquid lipsticks, 2 satin lipsticks, 1 palette, and 2 lip liners. I think that this looks really pretty, and I will say that combo of colors in the little palette, it really does intrigue me, because those are colors that I love. The bright yellow, the bright orange, the red, a black, and then 2 lighter metallics. It really does look super, super cute. So I'm like, and then there's like orangey lip shades. Again, who's getting Colored Rain PR? I want to look at a video. Please point me in the right direction. I don't want to see a TikTok. I don't want to see an Instagram post. I never shop. I never shop through things I see on these platforms. I want to see a YouTube video. Nothing inspires me like YouTube. Please tell me, who do you trust that's getting PR? Because I want to take a peekity peek. It looks cute. We have to mention that, oh my god, I'm so excited. I've known about this for quite some time, but I'm so excited. You know GLASGOW, I've talked about GLASGOW before. It is a Swedish indie brand. They do so many fun things, and now they are doing a collab with 3 absolutely wonderful Swedish influencers. These are people that I've met. These are people that I would consider, if not friends, at least quite close acquaintances. I mean, Maggie, we talk so much. She is so amazing. She definitely is a close friend of mine. And they are doing 3 different water-activated liners. The Power Liners by GLASGOW. Each liner for one of the girls. So this is Ida, Felicia, and Margareta, Maggie. These are just... I'm so happy for them. I'm so excited for them. I will link down below where you'll be able to find these. If you're living in the EU, I've said this so many times, if you're living in the EU and you want to buy from a fun, interesting indie brand, you don't want to pay a lot of taxes from the US, definitely recommend GLASGOW. I will link them down below. Check out what they have. They have so many different fun things, and I'm so excited for these girls having this collab. I just think it's amazing. These are available now. I was really close to buy this actually. This is COVERGIRL, and this is the all over dewy tint. These are $10.99 each. These are available at Ulta. I will link them down below. This is a 3-in-1 eyes, lip, and cheek tint for dewy and natural flush from within glow, and the shades look beautiful. But then I was like, where are you going with this? This isn't your makeup aesthetics. You don't like dewy makeup, and you do not like putting stuff like this on your eyes. Like, why would you buy this? Why would you buy this? It's not for you. But if you are into that like clean girl aesthetics that's going on right now, I think this product is perfect for that. Exciting to see the drugstore like jumping on trends like this. Shades look really beautiful. It's not for me though. I was trying to convince myself, like I was trying to, like, you know, when you're trying to buy the dream and not like actually staying in reality, this was one of those cases for sure. Okay, one last thing, and this is just a sneaky peek. BEAUTYBAY accidentally put this up on our website, so a bunch of people were able to screen grab it. It has not been like officially announced yet, but listen, they put it up on their own website. I'm considering it announced. And this is the new Mood palette by BEAUTYBAY, and this is going to be $18. And yeah, it was up for a bit on their website, but it's now taken down. Launch date to be announced. I'm guessing it's going to be announced next week. This is just me guessing since they took it down. This looks like a rainbow palette with a twist with a bunch of neutrals. That blue corner looks incredible, and I really like the undertone of that yellow that they have there as well. I think that this honestly looks a little cute, and I was so smitten by the other BEAUTYBAY palettes that I like bought and tried. So let me know if you're interested in seeing me try this one. I could be persuaded. Could be persuaded, so let me know what you think down below. I think there was a lot of really fun releases this week, like a lot of really fun releases. Let me know what you think about these releases, and yeah, if I miss anything, we'll talk about it next week. Next week is going to be a bunch of videos because I have so many fun things coming in. I have so many things that I want to try. I'm in a good mood. I'm excited about a lot of things. And yeah, I hope you're having an absolutely amazing Friday. I hope your weekend is going to be great. If you are nosy on what's going on in LA, do check me out on Instagram. I usually post things on my stories. I'm also going to have a vlog on my vlog channel in the beginning of next week. This look is coming from my members also in the beginning of next week. And I think that was everything. Thank you so much for being here. Do not forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you again real soon for a new video. Bye!